Awesome. Well, we want to thank you if you are hopping on tonight with someone that invited you to be on, or if you're watching this replay on our website. We are excited that you're listening and willing to learn a little bit more about Isagenix. And my name is Hilari Courtney, and I'm just going to simply share with you a little bit about how I got started with the company, just give you some background on our company and the products that your friend or family member has shared with you and why you're listening tonight, and hopefully give you a little more education on why Isagenix, the products are amazing, and why the company can make such a difference for you. So like I said before, my name is Hilari Courtney, and my husband and I have been with Isagenix now right at 12 years. And we live in a little town in Northwest Missouri, a little town of about 1,000 people. And we actually got started because I was in a place in my life where personally, I was just looking for something different. I was in a job that was really unfulfilling to me at that point. I would literally tell my husband at night, like, there's got to be something more than this. Like, I know that, God has bigger plans for our family than what we're doing now. And, I didn't know what that would be. I definitely did not think it would be, Isagenix or in network marketing. So if you're skeptical of the industry, just please listen, because the products you're going to hear about are life-changing. And the opportunity could be life-changing for you and your family as well. So when I was approached, even though I was resistant, I actually, flew to Salt Lake City to hear more, because we didn't have these type of, virtual presentations. And so when I got there, I was really, really impressed with, number one, the quality of the people, and just, the culture that Isagenix had created, and that it really felt to me like they were people who wanted to help me and help my family have, success in whatever area that might be for you. So for me, at the time, I was wanting to have weight loss. I was wanting to have more energy. I was wanting, to make a difference financially in our families, in our home. And so all those areas, were addressed while I was listening in Salt Lake City. And I remember calling my husband and just saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use these products. And if they work, I'm going to share them with people, because I feel like, it could work for us. And so with our family, just to kind of give it a little skip forward a little bit, we've got 4 little kids. They are 11, 9, 5, and 4. We didn't have obviously any of them before Isagenix. And when I started using the products my first month, I felt amazing, had great weight loss results, really quickly lost 14 pounds, had tons of energy. I don't know if any of you guys struggle with sleep, but my sleep was really sketchy. And with using the products, my sleep really improved. And these are my personal results, but just had amazing results. And I was able to kick my caffeine addiction that I had literally had for my whole life, and just didn't have a craving for it anymore. And so I just felt amazing, you guys. And if you came within like 3 feet of me, I was telling you about Isagenix, because I really felt like it could make a difference for people. And now 12 years later, I know it makes a difference for people. I've seen thousands of lives impacted with the products and with the opportunity. And so that's why, I just ask you to be open throughout this presentation tonight, because I really feel like if you are, it will address some area of your life, whether, there's a gap in your health of where you want it to be, whether there's a gap in your financial, plan, whether there's a gap in your time freedom. I really wanted to be able to have these kids that you see there in this picture, and have the freedom to, be with them as much as I wanted. I wanted to be the classroom mom. And, this morning I sat at end of the year awards programs for 2.5 straight hours with the kids at school, and didn't have to worry about, do I have to clock in at work somewhere? So, I just really wanted that freedom. And we just jumped in and really went after it. And so after having our 4th little guy in about 7 years, I went on to lose 41 pounds with the product in right around 4 months, a little over 4 months. And so, I don't know where you are today when you're watching this video, but when I saw that picture on the left at an event, somebody gave me that picture, I remember thinking, like, who is that person? Like, I don't even recognize her, just because who I felt like on the inside did not match who was showing up on the outside. And so, I just made the commitment to really utilize the system, and it works if you do it, you guys. And so, because of not only the product results, but because of the financial results for our family. And everybody's story is different, but your results will be based upon your own hard work and your own effort. But we were able to bring my husband home from work. He's in the gray and in that picture in the center. And so he does Isagenix full time with me. And 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago now, Lucas came into our home. He is in the orange in that photo. And he was a kid who really just needed a family, that believed in him and people that told him he had value. And he graduated from college last year, and he's actually working on his master's degree. And he sent me a text this week and said, hey, I finished up a 16-page paper, and I want you guys to know I never could have done this. I'd never be at this place in my life without you guys. And he's, I'm sharing that with you guys because I want you to understand that Isagenix is so much more than a shake. And if you're listening tonight because you want to hear about our amazing products, they're amazing, and I'm going to talk to you about them. But I want you to understand that this opportunity can change and bless so many other people's lives, if you're open to learning about it. And the picture on the right are just some of the kids that we sponsor. It's really important to us to give back, and it's great because we do this with our children so they can see, how you can impact other people. And that's just one of the awesome parts of Isagenix's contribution. It's a huge piece of our company is giving back. And you'll see that later when we talk about some of the different places Isagenix does that. And with the company, you guys, it really just allowed us to dream again. And this is something I'm so passionate about sharing with people because I truly believe that when we're children, we have dreams, and somewhere along the way, someone, a teacher or a parent or someone had said to you, you're not smart enough, you can't do that, we can't afford for you to go there, whatever it was. And we allow that to seep into our subconscious, and we believe it. We start to believe it. And with Isagenix, it's allowed us personally to dream again, but it's allowed us to pour that into other people and say, no, you don't have to do that. What is your ideal day? If you could get up tomorrow and you had complete time freedom and complete financial freedom, what would you do with your life? And that's what we want to be able to help you create. And in Isagenix, we've been able to do that over and over and over again. And that gets me super excited. 12 years later, I'm more excited about it now than I was then, because now I know that it happens every day. We help people every day be able to create this type of freedom. And so that's my husband and I on the right at the Sugar Bowl. And I put that in there because you guys, he grew up, in a family where financially they weren't able to do any type of travel or do those types of things. And he's always worked 2 jobs since he was 14 years old. And so now that we're able to, he loves Alabama football. And so whenever I can, I get him tickets to the games because we can, and it's not about, I saw a post today and it says, it's not the money that it's about, but it's the options that it's about. It's the freedoms that it gives you, the options to, attend events of your kids, the options to travel if you want to travel, the options to give as much money back to charities that are important to you. That's really what it's about. So just really taking the cap off of your thinking. So we partner with Isagenix, and when we did, this has been the mission statement and the vision of the company to impact world health and free people both physically and financially, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And Jim Coover believes that we will be the largest health and wellness company, not just in a network marketing realm, but in general, as big as, Johnson & Johnson. And I really believe that we will become a household name because of the results that people have with our products. And so you can see here some of the industry statistics. With weight loss, it's a $15.9 billion a year industry. Energy, $1.1 billion. Performance, $31 billion. And healthy aging, over $90 billion a year spent on healthy aging, you guys. And what I love is that we help people, age better from the inside out. So many people are doing, external things to stay young, and Isagenix allows you a way to be able to, stay young from the inside out, which is awesome. So these are the co-founders of the company. You see John Anderson there on the left in the black suit. John is our formulator. He has formulated, over 600 nutritional products for, over 2,300 nutritional products for more than 600 companies like GNC, Joe Weider, Nature's Way, all these different companies. But everybody told John, make it cheaper. And that's what we want you to do. We want to make it cheaper. And John just said no at some point, this is a no compromise product. And so 16 years ago, he started Isagenix and said, it's a no compromise product, and that's why we have the results that we have. And he partnered with Jim and Kathy Coover, who are on the right, and they have combined over 50 years in this industry of network marketing, you guys, between Jim doing compensation plan design and Kathy being in the field, actually doing the presentations just like I am right now, and building that, combined. So it's so incredible because we really do have the best of everything. We have the best compensation, plan design. We have the best products, in my opinion. We have Kathy, who's been in the field. And so they've created this incredible dynamic. And then now we have Eric Coover as part of our leadership as well. And so it's great for the next generation. I'm so excited about this because our company is a legacy company. So, my daughter is 9, and the first day of school and last day of school, we always say, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? When we write it on this big chalkboard. And for the last couple of years, she's put, I want to be an Isagenix girl, is what she says. And I just think that's awesome. Like, I can't wait to build this with her. And so, it's really important to me when Eric joined, because it really is long-term, it's legacy. So just a little bit about the company. The company reached number 21 on the direct selling news global 100 list, which is awesome, you guys, when our company's only 16 years old. And if you look at those other companies that are in like the top 25, they average like 40 years in age. So new company, and to be in the top is awesome. We've raised more than $9 million for Make-A-Wish all over the world. And I just think that's so important. I know some of our own team members have children that, have had the Make-A-Wish trips and their wishes granted. And so it's just awesome to be a part of that. And then our cumulative sales have surpassed over $6 billion. So guys, the company, if you think like, is it too late to get started? Now is like the most amazing time, because the company is seeing amazing results here with weight loss and energy, performance and healthy aging and wealth creation, just like we mentioned before. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to share with you a little bit about the products and just our key products. And I call these our pillar products because what I want you to understand is like, it's like a table. I always say a table, has 4 legs. And if you have all 4 legs, the table is really stable. And that's what I'm going to show you is those key products. And then there's a whole book of other products, customized products that'll be just for your needs. And whoever invited you to get on and listen to this tonight, or invited you to listen to this replay, you just get back to them and they'll help you figure out a system that's perfect for what your needs are. Because we really do have solutions, whether you're saying, hey, I want to lose weight, or hey, I want to gain weight. Hey, I want to be able to have a better PR in my marathon. Oh, I want to be able to age more gracefully. There's a solution for all of that. So this right here is just showing you, though, with our weight loss system and our Ageless Essentials vitamin pack together. After 11 weeks, these were the results. And this is a third-party study that was done by Skidmore College. And you can see here that after 11 weeks, 24-pound weight loss on average, 17% decrease in body fat. Guys, this next number is huge. 33% decrease in visceral fat, which is that abdominal fat, that fat that gets around your organs and that causes heart disease. That's a huge drop. And 9% increase in lean muscle mass. So I want you to look at this. You lost weight and you increase your lean muscle at the exact same time. That's why I always tell women, like, throw out the scale and use your clothes or use a tape measure for your results, because you're going to be gaining lean muscle while you're losing weight. So, and then 44% toxins released. And I think this is so powerful, because now if you go talk to your medical doctor, so many doctors are saying that so many different health ailments, so many different degenerative illnesses, so many autoimmune diseases are linked to toxic overload, because our liver's job, yes, is to detoxify, but we put in so many processed foods and what's in our air and in our water, that our bodies need some help. And so this is incredible, the 44% release there. And you can just see here, this was another study that was done. They put Isagenix up against the heart healthy diet. So if you went into your physician and said, hey, I want to lose weight, or I want to get off that medication, your doctor would say to you, here's the heart healthy diet. And they did Isagenix versus that. And you can see here, it was University of Chicago, Illinois did this study. And people with Isagenix lost 56% more weight, 47% more fat loss, and twice as much visceral fat, which again is that fat that surrounds your organs. So guys, this is after just 10 weeks. I mean, the results with Isagenix were so powerful. You can see here. And so in the picture on the right is just some of our IsaBody finalists, people that have had really awesome results with our products. So the products are not on trial. I always say this is like, the products have not been on trial for a long time. Like, we know they work. I've seen my own personal results. I've seen the results of thousands of people. And then we have these third party, 2 different medical universities have done these studies, showing and proving that the products do what they say they do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share with you, like I said, those core products and give you a little bit of detail on them. And then, like I said, whoever invited you on will help you pick the pack that's just perfect for you. But this is our first product. This is our shake. You guys, our shakes are so awesome. Number one, they taste great. Like, I have 4 little kids that live in my house who all do shakes every single day. And they wouldn't do, I always say to people say, does it taste good? And I'm like, you can't make a 3-year-old drink a shake every day if it's terrible. So all my kids kind of have their own concoction they like, but we love the shakes. So the shakes have 242 nutrients in every shake. That's why I give them to my children. I get that question all the time. Why do you, feed your little kids shakes? Because the nutrition that they get in them, I can't get that much nutrition, in their normal breakfast. So this is what we have for breakfast at our house: 23 vitamins and minerals. Guys, we get our whey out of New Zealand because the cattle there have been given no hormones, no steroids, no antibiotics. Just the way when we get it, it's undenatured, the way that we process it. So that means it's never been heated above 110 degrees, so that the enzymes that are in that whey are still living. So when you mix it with water, you want to drink it like in 10 to 15 minutes. And literally it's like a transport system for the nutrition to get into all your cells of the body. That's what the living enzyme does. So it's so important that you're having a shake that has a living enzyme in it. Our shake is awesome. It has a 91% absorption rate, which means you're actually absorbing and utilizing the nutrition, 91% of what's on the packaging or on the label. And you guys, if you're using other shakes, I always just say, ask, what is the absorption rate? And so many of them on the market are between 20 and 25%. So Isagenix has an awesome, absorption rate. And it just helps, we love the protein. I do the 36 gram protein. There's a couple different ones you can see here in the picture. We have shakes that have 24 grams of protein. We have shakes that have 36 grams of protein. We have a dairy-free line of products and shakes. And those shakes are amazing as well. So really, you can find something and customize it exactly to your needs. If you're a vegan, our dairy-free shakes are actually vegan shakes. So everything, you can make work for you. And the shakes come in so many awesome flavors: chocolate and vanilla, strawberry, French vanilla, chocolate mint, lots of different seasonal flavors. And so there's something you can find, for you. And I love, as a busy mom, the convenience. I always use the tear-off packs, and I use them at ball games. I use them after my workouts. It's really convenient. So if you're looking for something that's simple and quick and easy, this is definitely the solution for you. And then the second element of our weight loss system, is our second pillar product, is our Cleanse for Life. And when you hear the word cleanse, you might be nervous. When I first heard cleanse, I'm like, okay, what exactly does that mean? It's not a colon cleanse. It's actually a cellular cleanse. So your body has over 100 trillion cells, and this goes in and it actually detoxes the cells. It's like a little car wash for all your cells. And it gets all the junk out through your urine. And then you're able to absorb and have room for the nutrition you're going to get from the shakes. So people will say, well, can I just use the cleanse? And it really is a system of wellness. And I just tell people all the time, it's like a cake mix. It tells you exactly the steps. And if you leave out the egg or you leave out the oil, it doesn't turn out the same. And that's what I say with Isagenix. When you're getting started, it's best to start with a system, because everything is created by John to work together. So with our cleanse, it's aloe-based. It's really gentle on the body. You can do a full day cleanse, which is what I like to do. Well, on the days I'm cleansing, you guys, I have so much energy the next day. It's like I'm plugged into an outlet, and I love that. And it really just helps to burn, all the sugars and the things from the food the day before, and just cleanse your body at the cell level. If you don't want to do a full cleanse day, you can do what is called nightly cleansing. And that's just doing, 2 to 4 ounces before bed every night. And that's what my husband Justin does. He's done that forever. For 12 years, he's done just the nightly cleanse. And that's what he prefers. Both of them will help you with weight loss. If you're doing the daily cleanse, you're going to get a little bit quicker weight loss results. But, it's just plants and botanicals, antioxidants for the body. So anti-aging, you're going to feel great when you use this system. And the cleanse is a piece of that. So you can do the cleanse in the big bottle like you see in the photo. Or you can do it in the little 2-ounce bottles, or it comes in powder for travel as well. So it's really whatever, you prefer. So then our third pillar product is my favorite product. Like, this is the one product that if John said, hey, you can only pick one for the rest of your life, I would never give this up. I call this my mom juice because it keeps me like sane after school when all the kids, like tomorrow's our last day. We get out at noon tomorrow, and then it's summertime. And so they're all home every day, all the time. And I'm like, I rely on my Ionix. The Ionix, you guys, is amazing for several different reasons. First of all, it has adaptogenic herbs in it, so it helps the body adapt to stress. That's why I said I love it. So that could be, stress from your family, stress from your job, physical stress. If you're an athlete, our athletes swear by this product because recovery is so much quicker. I can definitely tell you that when I lift, I take a couple ounces of this a day instead of just the 1 ounce, because I definitely know that I can recover quicker. It also has anti-inflammatory properties in it. So if you deal with, inflammation, we can't make medical claims that we heal, cure, treat, prevent any illness or disease, but it really, really helps. And most people don't realize that 70% of all disease and illness roots in your gut and inflammation. So if you're thinking, oh, well, my joints don't hurt, I'm not even talking about that. I mean, you can use it for that, for your joints. My husband swears by it for his knees. But I mean, I am just talking about overall wellness. Everyone should be doing the Ionix. It also really helps you to absorb the nutrition from the shake because this is a mineral-based product. And we definitely, because our food sources are so depleted, you guys, you do not get enough minerals, I promise, in your diet. And so you want this every morning. You take 1 ounce right when you get out of bed on an empty stomach before you have your shake. And it's just awesome. Like I said, my favorite product. We're going on a trip for about a month, and we literally ordered in like enough Ionix for the whole time. I'm like, I'm going to give up shoe space in my suitcase for my Ionix. I can't go without it. This product, I'm just sneaking in here. It's not one of our pillar products, but it's one of my favorite products, and it's called our eShot. It's an all-natural energy drink. So before Isagenix, you guys, I was a caffeine pop person. Like, I had like 4 to 5 Dr. Peppers every day, which sounds crazy to people. It sounds crazy to me now to say that, but if you're like a coffee drinker or whatever, that was my caffeine. So now I just do typically like an eShot or 2 eShots a day. I do one in the morning, really early morning, like 5:30, just as my day's getting going. And then I typically do one like mid-afternoon. But again, it's antioxidants, it's adaptogenic herbs, help your body adapt to stress, gives you just a natural energy. And I love how quick I am when I'm using it. I just feel like I'm really mentally on top of my game. And so I love this product. You can see there on the left, this is showing one of our energy systems. So you can see the eShots are a part of that. And you can see the shake like we talked about, and the Ionix there in the center. So there's a lot of other great products you'll get within the energy system. So again, if that's what you're looking for, make sure you share that with the person that shared with you. And then this is our fourth pillar. So we had our shake, our cleanse, our Ionix, and our vitamin pack. So those are the 4 pillars. Those are going to keep your table really stable. And those are the things that you should be, implementing. And you can see here in the healthy aging photo, you're going to get the Ionix and the cleanse and the shake and the vitamins within, that pack as well, that system. You're also going to get all of those within our weight loss system. But the vitamin pack is awesome, you guys. The vitamins that are in there, several of them are pharmaceutical grade. You're going to get your omega, which is awesome for your brain and your heart and your eyes. You're going to get resveratrol, which is the grapeseed extract, helps with cardiovascular endurance and memory. You're going to get vitamin C for your immune system. You're going to get coenzyme Q10, so great for the heart and the cardiovascular system. You get an incredible pack of vitamins together. And not only that come in the vitamin pack, but you can add Isagenesis. So you can get your vitamins with or without this product right here. And this is another one of my favorite products. So many people, especially women, I hear all the time women talking about, I'm doing this and this and this, you know, externally. And I'm like, put this on the inside and you know, charge your body from the inside out as far as, you know, healthy aging. Because what this does, it helps to go in and just like, you know, stop the free radicals that are going on in your body. So inside of all your cells, you have chromosome, and at the tips are little telomeres. And every second that you're watching this video, your cells are dividing, your telomeres are shortening, and that's just kind of the aging clock of the body. And so what Isagenesis does, it goes in and it supports healthy aging. So as those telomeres in some of your cells of your body, you have an enzyme called telomerase. So as those cells are dividing, the telomeres are shortening, that telomerase fills that gap. So those cells age better. And Isagenesis is mimicking that by the use of antioxidants and adaptogens and botanicals and just so many amazing things. So the results, again, we can't claim to heal, cure, treat, prevent, keep you 20 forever. But I can tell you that from me using this, I mean, I just feel great on the vitamin pack. And for a long time, you guys, I did the shakes and the cleanse and the ionics, and I didn't do the vitamins. I'm really transparent about that. I just thought I don't need them. I'm doing the other products. And when I started doing the vitamin packs a couple years ago, it was such a difference in my energy and my mental clarity just from adding the vitamins to what I was already doing. So, you know, if you're thinking maybe I don't need those, they really do make a huge difference. So here are just a few more. Well, I'm going to talk about one more product, then I'm going to show you some before and afters. So we also have a performance line. So there's weight loss, there's healthy aging, we showed you that, energy and performance. And I showed this picture because this is one of my favorite performance products on the right. It's our Recover. I love it because it has branched chain amino acids in it. So it literally, after you've worked out and you've torn apart your muscles and you've done that, this goes in and repairs the body at the cell level. And I actually take this and I mix it in my water with hydrate, which is shown in the bottom of that photograph with the orange. It says amped hydrate. That's an electrolyte replacement. It's got your B vitamins. So I mix hydrate and Recover in my shaker bottle when I'm working out. So my body's actually replacing electrolytes, and I'm getting my branched chain amino acids while I'm still in motion. And I just feel awesome doing that system like that. So you can see here, these are also our shakes that have more protein. They have 36 grams of protein. This is the shake that my husband and I both do every day. He's a chocolate guy. I'm a strawberry girl. You can just pick what works best for you. But we love these because just the more protein, he feels fuller longer. I do too. So we really like those. And again, all the performance products, you can talk to whoever shared with you about the video that you're watching, and they can go into a little bit more detail on this with you. But here are just some of the transformations of some of our own personal team members. I love Janice's transformation on the left. She's a mom of 4, so I really relate to her. The top picture in May of 2015, was a personal trainer, you guys, and she looked great already after 4 kids, but look at the bottom just in 1 year, the difference. And she said all it was changing her nutrition. She still kept the same workouts, still doing the same stuff, but her nutrition changed. I think that's incredible. And then on the right is Tim Hayden. He's in the orange in the first photo, and then you can see on the right the difference. And it's crazy. I met Tim in Michigan when I went to do an event, him and his wife, Janie. She is so awesome. Hey, Janie, if you're watching. And then I saw them at Celebration. I didn't even recognize that it was Tim. She's like, here, this is Tim. And I'm like, who's Tim? And she's like, you met him in Michigan. I was like, holy smokes. Like he had such a transformation. I didn't even recognize him. And so he's just had amazing results, you guys. Carrie on the left was already lean. Carrie did Isagenix to be able to build lean muscle. She'd never been able to build lean muscle, and now she's doing CrossFit workouts, you guys. And I saw her this week. She had like all these plates on her squat she was doing. So it's just awesome. And then Kirsten over on the right, I need you to get even more updated pictures of her. She started doing CrossFit as well. And she's a mom of 5, and she has had phenomenal results. So the product, whether you're wanting it for weight loss or if you're an athlete, a lot of professional athletes use our system. And so it's for everybody. You can think like I'm a mom, I'm 39 years old, but I'm an athlete too, because I work out 4 days a week. So don't think, I have to be like Oxygen cover model or Nat Cook, an Olympian to be able to use the performance line. It's really for everybody. So it's just a matter of finding, which solution is best for you, whichever one you're looking for. And, if you're like, hey, I want energy, but I also want healthy aging, then whoever shared with you can help you get a combination that's going to work perfect just for you. But what I'm going to show you really quickly is how to be able to get your Isagenix paid for. Because I know when people are getting started, the number one question I get at least is, well, what does it cost? How much is it going to cost me? So I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to show you how you get it paid for. But I also want to say to you, like, you guys, I really want you to hear this. Your health is not a cost. It's an investment in you. And I say that because, I have family, my dad, I have a mother-in-law who passed away at a really young age. Your health is so important. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And so, it's important that you understand, especially as women, I think we spend money on our cars and our hair and our clothes and everything else, but you got to take care of yourself. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, whether you're a mom listening or a dad or an aunt and uncle, you've got to take care of yourself so you can take care of the people that you love. And I think sometimes we forget that. And so I'm going to show you guys really quickly how you can get your products paid for. Okay. So, for example, with my favorite pack is our weight loss value pack. So I'm just going to show you guys exactly how this works. So if you're listening tonight and you're like, okay, I'm interested in that pack, and I'm going to show you what you get in that pack as soon as we get done here. So that pack is going to replace 78 of your meals. And you guys will have to bear with me here. I have a touch screen on my computer and it broke. And so I'm having to do this with my little cursor. So you have to hope my writing is going to be good enough you guys can read. So this is going to replace 78 of your meals when you do that value pack. And so typically I would ask you guys, if I could hear you, what would you say you pay for the average meal? And I do these presentations all across the country, and I get, $15, $8, all different numbers. I'm going to do $10 for easy math. So if you're, replacing 78 meals and now you spend $10 on those meals, you guys, that can be at the grocery store, that could be at the drive up, that can be eating at home, the gas station, just kind of averaging out your meals, what you spend per meal. So this would mean currently you're spending $780 on those meals. And our value pack is $589. So just so you understand, you don't order this every single month. This is to get you started. This is going to give you everything. When I show you the photo of what you get your shake, your cleanse, your ionic, you get bars, you get snacks, you get everything in there. So even with that being said, you can see here, you guys, that you're saving $191, okay, over what you're currently doing. This is not new money that you're coming up with. This is money that you're taking from the grocery store, from the restaurant, and you're actually saving $191 by switching to Isagenix. And so, you guys, what the company does, when I started Isagenix, we had way more month than money. So if you're like, listen, girl, I cannot spend that, I get it, because I was there. But what I also understood is I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of feeling the way I felt. And so I decided, okay, instead of going through the drive up, instead of going out to eat dinner, I'm going to take that and I'm going to convert it into Isagenix this month and just see what happens. And like I said, I lost 14 pounds. I just felt so good. And I started sharing with people that I loved. And that's the beauty of Isagenix, you guys. So I would ask you, if I could hear you, where do you buy your groceries? So for me, I bought my groceries at Hy-Vee. So what happens is, if I went into Hy-Vee this month and they said, Hilari, look, you're going to buy your whole month's worth of groceries, I'm checking out. And they said, if you bring 2 family and friends back here in this next 30 days, we're going to give you half to all of your grocery money back. Would you do it? So I want you to think about where you grocery shop. And if you checked out and they said, Tim, if you bring 2 people here in the next 30 days, we're going to give you half to all of your grocery money back. Would you do it? And you guys, I know the answer is yes, and that's how Isagenix works. So I ordered my food, my Isagenix, and I shared it with 2 people. I started using the food and I loved it. I shared it with my mom and I shared it with my husband, Justin. Okay. Guys, the company is awesome. Just from sharing that pack with my mom, the company gave me a bonus. Sorry, make my little clicker work, of $100. And then just from sharing with my husband, Justin, they gave me a bonus of $100, okay? But if you share with 2 people in the same calendar week, the company will actually double what they pay you. So I got $200 for my mom, and I got $200 for Justin, okay? And when I did that in the first time I got 2 people that I had shared with, they gave me an additional $50. So you guys add that up. You've already got back $450 of what you've spent just from sharing with 2 people. Okay, all of you know 2 people. So I was excited and I wanted accountability. I wanted my mom and I wanted my husband. I wanted a couple people that would hold me accountable to the products as well. So look for a couple of accountability partners, somebody you go to the gym with, somebody that, you know, one of your girlfriends, call them up and have them do it with you. And right here, look, you spent $589 and you already made $450. You've made almost all of your money back. That's called you share. And then you go out and you help them to share. So I helped my mom to share with 2 people. You guys, when my mom shared with 2 people, she got part of her money back. But because she shared with 2, the company gave me an additional $100, okay? And then when Justin shared with 2, they're going to give him part of his money back. You get part of that person, get part of their money back. But because he shared with 2, I got an additional $100. All right? So now you're at $650. You guys, so your food is completely free. You've spent your $589 and you got back $650 from sharing with 2 people who've shared with 2 people. And if you do that in your first 60 days as an associate, the company gives you an additional $250. And so you guys, I want you to look at that. You've made $900 from sharing with 2 people who share with 2 people. And I mean, we were at a place where we get to the end of every month financially, and we were just like, thank God we made it to the end of the month. Now we got to do it again next month. It was like a rat wheel that never ended. And if I'm talking to you, you know who you are. And if it's not you, it's somebody you know. Because you guys, if I ask people right now, you know, there are people praying for an answer to their finances tonight in your communities. And they don't know about Isagenix if you don't share it with them. They don't know about this if you only talk about the shakes, which are amazing. But if you only talk about the shakes, they don't know this. And I think back 12 years ago, and if Tammy had not shown me this, I don't know that I would be in Isagenix, because I was looking for this. I was looking for a way to have freedom. And you guys, this is a way to get your food for free, but it's a way to do so much more than that. You know, it's a way to really give your family, you know, freedom. And that, you know, was so important to me. So I showed you now your groceries, right? This is the pack I was talking about. This is the weight loss value pack. It's my favorite pack. I think no matter what results you want, whether you want energy or healthy aging or you're an athlete, I still believe this is the best pack for the first 30 days, because everyone needs to do a cleanse day, 1 day a week for the first month. I'm a really old school Isagenix person. I've been here for 12 years, and I really believe in the power of cleansing and the nutrition and what it does for your body. So I love this system. It gives you enough to cleanse 1 day a week. You get the awesome blender. You can see there, you get the bars, you get the weigh-ins, which are snacks. You get our greens, which give you 7 servings of leafy greens daily. I mean, those are amazing. My husband does not eat vegetables, so he puts that in his shake every day, and I know he's getting his greens. You can see here your membership is waived. We have like a Sam's Club or Costco, if you're familiar with those. Isagenix has an annual membership of $29. It's completely waived. With this pack, you get 2 free memberships for your family, $25 product coupon, a $75 event coupon, the blender, all this for $22 a day, and it's replacing 2 of your meals. So it really is just the best pack, in my opinion, bar none. If you look at that and you're like, okay, there's just no way I can't do that, you can see that's the pack there on the left, the $589. We have our premium pack, which you can see there in the middle. It's $399. It has, you know, everything that you see in the value pack. It just does not come with the vitamins, but I believe the vitamins are so important. So, and then, you know, we also have our getting started pack, which is just our basic, you know, bare bones 30-day system. So we have, you know, several different options when people get started, and these just show you a few of them. And then if you're wanting to look at other systems, this one just shows you our energy, our performance, and our healthy aging 30-day systems too. All right, so guys, that's it. So I just want to thank you guys for being on, for tuning in and listening. If you're a guest, and you know, I want you just to really take this question to heart, because I mean, when I think back 12 years ago, I was college educated, and I was used to working a corporate job, And when I really allowed myself to think different, think what if I could make these products, use these products and they would change my body? What if, I was open to the possibilities of what network marketing really has to offer? What if, I shared with enough people that I could have time freedom, you guys? And you really can, if you, just put your blinders on, whether it be with the products or the opportunity, and just go for it. Your life can completely transform. And that's the exciting part about Isagenix, is we're all about transforming lives and really impacting, world health and also financial freedom for families. So again, just thank you guys for being on. Get back to whoever invited you to view this, and we'll be happy to help answer your questions and get you on your own journey. Good night, everybody.